All right, so more progress on this trailer. I'm installing AC back there. Can't really see, but still debating about the walls, either paint them or do wallpaper. But in the meanwhile, I've decided to paint the back part, the drop down gate, with this one part epoxy designed for concrete floors. So I'm not sure if it's gonna hold up good on wood, so just thought I'd do the back part first, see how it looks, how it feels, and maybe if it's good enough, I might just use the same thing on the walls rather than getting the wallpaper, because wallpaper is kind of costly too. So we'll try this first and see how it turns out. All right, so the first coat is on. I'm gonna wait for it to dry a little bit and do a second coat, but so far so good. Doesn't look too bad. Thought the finish would be more shinier, but then I looked on the can and it says it's satin, so I hope it's not gonna get dirty too fast, because you know, like flat paints, if it has less gloss, it just gets dirty way too fast. I mean, maybe I'll do a clear coat or something, we'll see, but I have to wait till this dries and do a second coat. All right, so I've decided to paint the walls with a textured paint, you know, because I figured it will hide all the imperfections in the wall. You know, even though I primered it, the wood still shows a little bit, and all the seams, although I try to like putty it together to hide the seams, but I just want to make sure it looks decent. You know, I was gonna use wallpaper, but it's gonna be so costly, and the cell stick wallpaper that they sell everywhere is just like, because the trailer gets so hot, it like warps and comes off the wall. See all this right here? I mean, you can smooth it out, but it just doesn't stick. So I think I'm just gonna paint all the walls. In a bathroom, I might just use some sort of adhesive for this wallpaper. I mean, it does look nice, I just don't like how it crinkles up and like peels off the wall. So we'll see about bathroom. I'm gonna start on the inside walls first and get them all painted and see how it turns out. All right, so I haven't been recording for a while. I was trying to finish the trailer, make it more usable. because we had a couple trips coming up, you know, which we did. It was fine. Camped for almost a week. It was fine. But yeah, I liked how the paint turned out, you know. It's a textured paint, so it hid a lot of imperfections, you know, a lot better than a wallpaper, because it was wrinkling from the weather, I guess. And when it gets hot and cold, it would just wrinkle up. And plus, it was a lot more money than just this paint. But I've done a lot in the meanwhile, you know. Got the couches mounted, basically about 90-95% complete. But I'm gonna save it for the very last episode, where I'm gonna go over every little detail. I still have to work on a few things, work on a drop down mechanism for this bed. Gotta redo some of the things as far as my wiring goes. You know, there's batteries. Yeah, this textured paint is actually throughout the trailer, in the bathroom too, so it looks pretty good. You know, it's just a lot easier just to kind of paint everything. But yeah, so far so good. Just gonna do one more final episode pretty soon, when I'm finished with every little detail that's left, like LED lights, mechanism for drop down bed. Let's see, yeah, gotta redo a couple things with my wiring, and just a shore hookup and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much finished. You know, we've used it several times already, like I said, and it was fine. So stay tuned for another last episode. Thanks.